Hey there, Abiding fam, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey Lee, and today I wanted to just sit down really casually and share with you a few newer items that I have discovered this year in my Christian walk. And I specifically chose these few items to share with you right now because we are getting very close to Christmas. And if you are anything like me, you are a little bit behind in your Christmas shopping. And so each of these items are ones that you could quickly add to carts and get shipped to you in 2 days if you have Amazon Prime shipping, or is the kind of item that is going to be a recurring gift subscription box. So it's an item that you can gift the present of the subscription box to them without actually having the physical item in your hand. It's a great tip if you're really getting down to the end of the wire. And before I jump into these few items I have to share with you, I did do a video last year with many more gift ideas for Christians, whether that's for Christmas or a birthday. Really, all of these gifts apply to any occasion where you just want to be celebrating with a fellow Christian. So I'll link that video in the description box and also up here in the cards if you want to get some additional gift ideas. So the first item I want to share with you is one that's made a huge difference in my life this year, and that is Every Moment Holy. This is actually a series. So far there are 2 volumes, and I very much hope that they put out more. I actually received the volume 1 from my mother-in-law last year and just absolutely fell in love with the concept of it. Essentially, these volumes are a collection of liturgies for pre-written prayers that are for us to use in specific situations. And what I love about this is it's organized in a way that makes it really easy to find the prayer that fits your particular situation. And the first volume is very focused on just the everyday moments, every moment holy. Things like prayers for changing the diapers, prayers for the labors of community, prayers to speak at sunset or sunrise, for stargazing, for starting a new book, for feasting with friends, for moving into a new home, for the marking of birthdays, for a husband and wife at the start of the day and at the close of the day, for the ritual of morning coffee, and on, and they are just so beautifully written and really are designed to connect you with God, to see God in every moment, to make them holy. Some of these liturgies are designed to just be read personally in a moment of quiet contentment with you and God alone, and others are designed to be read in community, to have a leader guiding you through the liturgy. So I'd really love to talk more about liturgies in a future video, but for now I just highly recommend that you check out Every Moment Holy. The volume 1 is definitely the one that I would most recommend to start with as a gift. However, if you know somebody who is in a particularly difficult season, I highly recommend getting them volume 2, which is specifically liturgies for death, grief, and hope. I honestly probably will be moved to tears if I talk too much about this, but this book was so important to me in my mom's final days. I read so many of these liturgies by her bedside, and they just really impacted me and my family. And even for these moments after she is gone, I've really turned to this book for just that feeling, honestly, that others know what I'm going through, because somebody else had to write these prayers. Actually, an entire team wrote these prayers, and so it really just helps you to feel connected and like you're not alone. And of course, most of all, that you're not alone because there is hope through God. So I highly recommend this one, but definitely either get it in companionship with volume 1 or only get this one for somebody who's really going through that particular season. Though I also would say I recommend just getting this one for yourself, because we all are going to face these things at one point, and I recommend just having it in your arsenal. So those are my first recommendations. The second item I wanted to share with you is something I will definitely be doing a more in-depth video on as well, and that is the Abide Bible from Thomas Nelson. This is the New English Translation, and I personally got the cover stone leather soft. Obviously, the Abide Bible is perfect for my channel. You all know that my word is abide. I love that word. I love the deep, deep meaning that it has for those of us in faith. The heart behind this Bible is to really help you experience the peace, the hope, and growth that come from encountering the voice and presence of God in Scripture. And they've designed this Bible specifically to help you develop Scripture engagement habits so that you're not just reading the words and then moving on with your day, but you're actually engaging with the text. You're abiding in the Bible. And the way they do this is by having specific icons throughout the Bible that call you to interact more deeply with specific scriptures. And there are 5 of these. There is calls to pray the scriptures, calls to picture it and really place yourself in the biblical narrative, calls to journal and focus and reflect on the scripture, and calls to engage through art, which is my personal favorite part about this Bible that I thought was especially unique because there are actually pieces of art, photographs and photos of sculptures and paintings that are scattered throughout this Bible that encourage you to deepen your meditations on the scriptural truths. And then, of course, there are also moments that call you to really just contemplate, and the Bible itself is just gorgeous. There are different covers that you can choose from, and I just think this is a really unique Bible that is a great gift because the person in your life, even if they have many other Bibles, is unlikely to have this one, and I think that it would really help them in their own journey with God. And maybe it's something you would want to add to your own Christmas list. And then on a similar note, I also wanted to share that the Abide Bible also created Abide Bible journals. And these are essentially the same concept that I just described in the Abide Bible, but it comes in this beautiful little gift set. And there are ones for every single book of the Bible. I personally just have the Epistles and Revelation set. And that's one thing I love about this gift idea is you can really go all out and get every single one, or you could just get an individual journal or get a little set of journals. So that way you can really make it fit your budget and your needs. But these covers are just absolutely gorgeous. They have gold foiling on them. Just beautiful. I love that these ones aren't too girly either. These really could work very well as a gift for a man as well. And they just have, like most scripture journals, the scripture on one side and then a space for notes on the other side. But what is different about these again is that they do have these little prompts scattered throughout the journals that call you to do one of those 5 different ways of engaging more deeply with the Bible. And the last item I want to share with you isn't necessarily a new one. It's one I've talked about before on my channel, but this is the first time I'm able to reflect on having had this subscription for an entire year. And of course, I am talking about Artza. When I talked about Artza in my last Christian gift guide, I had only received 1 box, and this is a quarterly subscription box. So I really wanted to talk about it again now that I've had 4 to 5 boxes come in the mail. I've experienced the Artza subscription for an entire year, and I feel like I can really talk about the great value that this box gives. Before I dive too deeply into all of the great reasons why you're going to want this box for yourself and to gift to a friend, do know that I have a link down in the description box that you can use to help support my channel. And I have a coupon code, so when you use that coupon code, you'll get a little discount off of your box. So the whole concept of Artza is that it's a subscription box that takes you on a journey through the Holy Land. Every quarter, you get a peek into a different city in Israel and get to hear about its story, past and present, how it relates to Jesus and his time and ministry on earth. And at the same time, you're getting to taste a little bit of Israel, literally and figuratively, because every box includes items from Israel artisans right now. who are living there and creating there. It's really, really amazing. So there's always a mix of items too. You always get something for the soul, something to inspire, something to learn, something to taste, something to share, something for the body, something to cook, and something to cherish. That is a lot of somethings, and that's because every box is so packed with items. I'm always amazed by how many things come in every Artza box. The fact that they're full-sized items, they are handmade items, they are locally curated items that help you to support a small business owner in Israel. It just amazes me. And so I personally can't recommend this enough, having received multiple boxes and just enjoyed every single item that I've received. I love getting the recipe cards. I actually made some delicious za'atar bread using some of the spices that I got in the box. I constantly am using the olive oil that I've received in previous boxes. Delicious Nutellas and chocolate spreads and dates, and it's all so good. And since it is Christmas time, I did want to give you a little peek into the Christmas box specifically. So this box is a great example of all of the somethings that you tend to get in an Artza subscription. This box included 3 paintings of the Holy Land's landscapes, adorned with a Bible verse, and I can't wait to frame these and hang them in my office. There also was a Holy Land tour coloring book that was actually custom made for the Artza family, which is really cool about a lot of their items too. A lot of times they get custom items that are only available through the Artza box. There was a delicious pecan hava, which is a quintessential delicious Israel dessert that can be enjoyed straight out of the jar, which I definitely have tried, or you can mix it into desserts, and that is one of the recipes that was included in this box. There also was a really, really neat pomegranate infusion tea that you can add to hot or cold water, and then it also included handmade soap and olive wood ornaments from Bethlehem that just are gorgeous on the tree. I cannot believe that these are made with wood sourced from Bethlehem. And of course, always one of my favorites is chocolate. The Holy Cacao chocolate brand is so, so good. They included a bar in a previous box I received, and I can't wait to dive into these bars. And if you join at the premium subscriber level, you can get 1 or 2 additional items if you just really want to go all out there. And for this specific box, there was a paper cutout framed home blessing. So I just can't recommend Artza enough. I am a huge fan. I have the link down below as well as the coupon code, so whether you want this for yourself or want to gift it to somebody, it is the perfect last minute gift because you can basically just get them the subscription and then make a little card that explains to them what they're going to be receiving in the mail throughout the year. That's everything I wanted to share with you, fam. Just a few new items that I've discovered and enjoyed in the last year that you may want to add to your own Christmas list or get for somebody in your life. Like I said, I have all of these items linked down below so that you can shop them. Some of them are affiliate links, and I really appreciate when you shop through my links because it helps out my channel a little bit too. Definitely act fast if you plan on giving these items for Christmas. Click that link, hit purchase, add to cart, and I think it will still end up on your door just in the nick of time. And if not, you can always save these ideas for a future celebration. Be sure too to check out my other Christian gift idea list. I'll have that in the description box and at the end of this video. And if you found a new item for your gift list or for your wish list, do give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you have tried any of these items yourself or which one you're most excited about. I'd also love to know if you have any requests for Christian related videos in the new year. And of course, if you're not already a part of the Abiding fam, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell because there will be lots more content coming your way. Alright fam, thank you so much for watching and staying tuned to the very end of this video. I am so abundantly grateful for you, and I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. Until next time, keep exploring your abiding creativity and document a life abiding in faith, hope, and love.